So today we're going to be going through my alopecia glow up over the past 10 years. I've had alopecia since I was in elementary school, and it wasn't until high school that I started experimenting with makeup. So today I just wanted to go through some of the different stages that I went through, the good and the bad, the ugly. I wanted to share some pictures with you all just so other young ladies like me can see the transformation and just trust the process and just give you some inspiration on, going through this alopecia journey. I must say, as a child, I did kind of look at alopecia as a curse. I did not want to embrace it. I did not want to not have hair, not have eyelashes, eyebrows, all the things. So that's kind of what led me to wearing makeup in high school. So going into freshman year, it was the first time I experimented with eyeliner. I would just draw a thin black strip of eyeliner on my eyes, and finding out that I could do that really just helped my confidence in a slightest way. It made me feel, a little bit more beautiful. It made me feel a little bit more confident. It's kind of widely known that us alopecia people may look like aliens and stuff like that, and I definitely do see that with myself without makeup on. Obviously, it's a joke, but being able to, do something as little as put a little bit of eyeliner on definitely boosted my confidence. After freshman year, I started to experiment with proper eyelashes and drawing on my eyebrows. So the summer of freshman year going into sophomore year, I just spent that really just trying out all the techniques. I was watching all the YouTube girlies. Of course, the people who I was watching had eyebrows, had eyelashes. So it was kind of hard to mimic and follow along with what they were doing, but I tried my best and I kind of got some interesting results. My eyelashes were Dollar Tree eyelashes. They were not the best. They were straight. I didn't know anything about curling them. So they did look a little wonky, but hey, I was learning. Also, during this time, whenever I experimented with eyebrows, they were super thin at first. My first eyebrow product was a eyebrow pencil, and basically I didn't have any reference on how to draw my eyebrows, so I just drew a line. Eventually, as time progressed, I got pencil happy, and I definitely was drawing on some thicker eyebrows there for a minute. For some reason, I thought that these big blocky eyebrows with barely any shading in the front was the way to go. Looking back on it, it definitely was not the move, but you could not tell me nothing during that time. I rocked those eyebrows and I loved those eyebrows, and I just didn't take anything what anybody else had to say into consideration when it came to those eyebrows, okay? I was definitely feeling more confident and just more feminine once I started to experiment more with makeup. I then also got into like eyeshadow looks and foundation and the whole 9 yards. So at that point, probably like sophomore year, junior year, I looked at makeup as like just a expressive outlet for me. I loved using different colors, creating different looks. Whenever I was doing my makeup, I was not doing my makeup to look like myself, okay? I was definitely trying to be something else, some supermodel. So yeah, we definitely was not going for natural looks at this time. So after high school, going into college, I decided to get my eyebrows microbladed, which was a game changer for me because then I had a proper outline on how to draw on my eyebrows. I was still drawing on my eyebrows with the microblading, just because I, at that time, loved like a full glam beat. So yeah, but it was nice to still have permanent eyebrows, like whenever I went to go swimming. I remember going to the ocean for the first time at that age with my eyebrows. That was really nice. And just as time progressed, I started wanting to get more into a natural look. I wanted the wake up, no makeup type of look. And so then I eased up on the foundation. I started only wearing a little bit of concealer, especially like under the eyes, adding a little bit of blush. And I started focusing on finding the right products for my eyebrows and eyelashes. I tried a few different brands of eyelashes. That's one of the hardest parts, is trying to get eyelashes to look like they're your own and natural. So I tried, some of my favorite ones were from Kiss, the brand Kiss. Eventually I found this nice natural looking pack from Shein that kind of gave me what I was looking for, and it was obviously a much better price, because whenever I was buying them from Kiss, you only get like one set of eyelashes for almost 10 bucks, whereas with Shein you can get 10 pairs of eyelashes for under 10 bucks. So that definitely started to save me a lot of money. My microblading at this time had started to fade away, so then I got introduced to temporary eyebrow tattoos, and that was a game changer for me. It made getting ready so much easier. I didn't have to worry about, oh, is this eyebrow lopsided? Are they the same length? All the different things that came into play whenever I was having to draw on my eyebrows every day. And not to mention, it also saved a lot of time just being able to stick some already made eyebrows on. So now we are here today, and I am still at a place where I enjoy makeup. I enjoy wearing makeup every day. I'm not one of those alopecia girls who are like, oh, I'm gonna go and take my hair off and not wear any makeup and da-da-da. I like to do what makes me happy, and if that means doing my hair, doing my makeup, that's what I'm gonna do. I definitely want to emphasize that to you all. Do what makes you happy, not what you think you should be doing or worrying about what everybody else is doing. Find what works for you. Yeah, but I hope this video just kind of showed you the progression of my alopecia makeup glow up, and it gave you some inspiration. Hopefully it also allowed you to know that you're not alone, that also it is a journey, that you are not going to be able to have the best makeup just starting out. This took me a 10-year process to get to where I am right now, and I still have a lot more to grow and learn. So that's why I would really appreciate if you all leave me any comments on your tips and tricks, and I hope to be able to build a safe community here with you all and just be able to connect with other women like me.